Well, good morning. I'm Bill Southern, and you're watching Nugget Shooter Journals. And we metal detect for gold here. And today, we're going to revisit the Minelab Gold Monster 1000. Probably my favorite VLF machine to date. And a couple of people were in my shop the other day, and one of them owned one. And I was showing the new person how to use his machine a little bit. And the other fella had been using his a couple of years and said he didn't know a couple of the settings that I showed. So I kind of went, whoa, okay. So let's do a real quick rundown on this machine. We're in a little bedrock wash here. Okay, it's pretty shallow. All the way along here. Real shallow stuff. Tammy and I pulled quite a few little nuggets out of here. And also some from up on the hill over here, which I might go up to as well. Don't know yet. But this is the Minelab Gold Monster 1000. Now when you buy this machine, it's going to come with a 5-inch coil, 2 batteries, and all the other accessories that go with the machine. And this one's brand new. I just took it out of the box and put it together. So you want the machine so it bends right at your elbow right here. It helps with stability and using the machine so it doesn't feel heavy at the end of the day. They seem to get heavier as you go along. Okay, but here we go. To start this machine up, you simply hit this button and you're going to wait for the graph to go across the top. That means it's ready to go. That's done EMI, electromagnetic interference elimination. And you take it down, and with this machine, you have to ground balance over a little bit of an area until the machine quiets down like that. Now, I don't know if you could hear that real well or not. We can turn up the volume. And if I stand here and talk, this machine has a microprocessor in it. So once it's on, it's trying to balance and work the ground so it can work constantly. So after standing still, it's going to be out of balance again. Here we go. And by doing it over a little area, you're giving the machine an idea of what it's going to be working in. Now it's quiet and ready to go. Okay, look at that. No extra noise. This machine has no threshold. And right now we're in auto 1. That's the sensitivity settings over here. I can go up or down with them. There's down. Now we're in manual. This is 7 clicks manual. And it balanced quite nicely. And it's ready to hunt with. When you're new to this machine, there is an advantage to hunting in the auto setting, which is the first time the center of this blacks out like this. Right there, you're in auto 1. Auto 2 is a little too sensitive for many areas. Auto 1 is a good way to start with this machine and get to know it. Most of the time I hunt back in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 clicks, depending on where I can get it to balance the best. So I like auto or the manual a little bit better than auto. I think it's more sensitive. Okay, and you have a little meter that runs across the top here. And it tells you whether it thinks it's iron, which is to the left, or non-ferrous, which is to the right. It shows a gold bar, but it means non-ferrous. Okay, we got the volume all the way up. And hear how that's kind of a boing sound? Okay, I already know that's a hot rock. Okay, and you can cheat a little bit with this machine. Watch right here. It's in shallow mode now, which is discrimination. No more hot rock. Okay, back into deep, rebalance, kick this out of the way, back over the spot. Okay, there's something else there. And I think it's just more of the hot ground. Move a little dirt. Let's see. So it's nothing. Okay, the cool thing about this machine is, although you have to do a balance over a wider area when you first start with it to get it to settle down, once you've got it tuned to an area, ground balance is as simple as just holding this button for 4 seconds. That flashes, quick couple pumps, and you're rebalanced. Now, if you move to a new area, such as like over there somewhere or up on the hill, your first balance is still going to be over the entire area to get the machine used to the ground, and away you go. And those are the basic settings on this machine. There's really nothing else. There's no other buttons. You got on off, you got your sensitivity, you got your shallow deep, which is also, if you hold it down for 4 seconds, will give you a quick track ground balance, and you got your volume. That's absolutely all there is to this machine, except for moving slow. It doesn't like to go fast. You start going fast with it, it's going to be all over the place. Okay? So, this is where I'm going to be hunting today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 clicks, and we're in deep. Like I said, when you're new to this machine, hunting up here, first time it blacks out in the center, can be a little better when you're new to it. It's a little more tolerant of noise. Now, I already know by that sound, it's just a rock right here. Hey, like that, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to go back down into manual where I like to hunt, and I'm going to hunt this wash a little bit. And as I get targets and whatnot, I'll show them to you. All right, we got a little target right here. It's going to sound different than those hot rocks. Now the machine is going all to the left, and I don't use discrimination, okay? Everybody could care less what the machine thinks. I'm going to dig that target. I dig all targets. And we're going to dig this up and see what we got here. It's saying it's iron, and it very well could be. It's right most of the time. It's not right all the time. That's why I don't trust it. So here we go. We're going to dig it up. All righty, let's see what we got. Where is it? I'm going to turn the camera a little bit over there. It's right here. Okay, I don't take much just off the top with this. Might be a hot rock. It's right in here. Got it. Okay, let's see what it is. A little bit of dirt at a time. Okay, it's in my hand. Now this is a double D coil, and so it's hot right down the center. I've seen people online showing people to try with the sides to locate your target. That's kind of a waste of time with a double D, because your hot spot's right down the center here, front to back. Still something in my hand, something small, something very small. Okay, somewhere in that little pile of dirt, there's a target. It's going to be a little piece of iron. Yep, maybe that one right there. Nope. There it is, right here. Okay, so the machine was correct in thinking it was a piece of iron, because that's what it is, a little piece of iron. And the machine, though it said it was iron, I've had a lot of cases where you dig up the target and it's a little piece of gold. and just the way it was laying or something like that. So I dig everything. Always dig all targets, my friends. That's just how I roll. Now this one, where'd it go? This one's bouncing both ways. Sounds kind of like a little hot rock. It's right in there. We're going to dig it up and see. Here we go. Right here. You got it right away off the top. So it didn't excite me too much. I'm thinking possibly we got us a junk target. Let's see what we got. Hard on my old knees. Good solid target. Another piece of that iron, maybe? It's in my hand. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, it's in the scoop here. I don't see anything that looks like gold. Not surprised though. Okay. Staying in the scoop nicely. Ooh. Loud now. Okay, it's one of them in my hand. It's going to be that little piece of iron right there. Yep, another little piece of iron. And that one was jumping both ways. Okay, another little piece of iron just like the other one almost. Okay, we got another target right here. It's jumping both ways. I already moved off a little bit of rock. Now it could be this rock right here. Let's see. Yep, hot rock. Okay, that happens. And it's just a little piece of rock. What a hot rock is a piece of material that is hotter or off from the matrix you balance to. So the machine sees it as something foreign, like a target. Okay, there's nothing here. Got to rebalance. There we go. That's just ground noise we're hearing. Once I get stood up and rebalanced, it'll be gone. Okay, that was a hot rock. Okay, we got another little target just up from the last one. This one, saying iron too. All right, see if we can get it. Right here in this bedrock. Sometimes it gets in these cracks and it's real difficult. I got a brush I carry and all kinds of other stuff. That one's real shallow, I can tell, so we're gonna use a brush to get it in here. Nothing heavy yet. Okay. The hottest spot on this coil is right here, where the E meets that second half of the M. So it's still right there. I think we got it. Okay. Put my brush away. Nothing like a toothbrush. Actually, that's a denture brush. They work though. Okay. We got it. I like that whop pop thing, but machine's saying it's iron. Let's see what we say. You notice I don't throw my dirt very far from the coil. That's because small targets, a lot of times you won't hear them and you dump the scoop and lose it. You don't see anything gold in there. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, there you go, guys. And this said it was iron. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little bitty piece of gold. I mean, it's tiny. Where is it? Right here. Right there. See that? Dump this here. Right there. That's a little piece of gold, my friends. Little tiny piece of gold. Yeah, you can say all day, well, who wants to find them little pieces of gold? Well, I do. You get a jar full of them, and you got something going on. Yep, you do. We're going to put that in my little jar. That's a tiny little piece of gold. Yep, that's the smallest one I found in a long time. So, we did miss one here, but we were also hunting here with the GPX 6000s. And we got most of our gold out of here. So some stuff's just too small for pulse induction. Okay, we're gonna keep hunting. I'm a little jazzed now. Alrighty, we got a target right here. This one's also saying iron. So a lot of the time, it'll say iron and stuff like that simply because of the type of rock we're hunting in. Now this is a mica schist. You can see it sparkle a little bit there. And let me straighten the camera out. It's a mica schist. And it can be hot on the pulse induction machines a little bit. And sometimes just enough to mask a target. And we don't hear some of these little ones, or it's just too small. Sometimes you need two different detectors. I always recommend people have both a VLF and a PI. Okay, there's a target here of some sort. And we're gonna dig it up. See what we got. First off, try to move it. When it's small like this, and be careful you don't fling it. I mean, I've dug in here with a pick and stuff like that when I'm in a small target in the ground, and you hit it and it's gone forever. Okay, I think I moved it. Yes, I did. So it was laying right there on the bedrock. So it's in this dirt right here, according to my little trusty gold monster. Let's put that in there. See if we got it. No. It's right there. I'll put this right over here. And where did it say it was? It's right here. So, right here. I think I see it. I think I got it. Nope. That's what I get for thinking. Moved it again. Huh. Try here. Ooh. This is getting difficult. Nope. Okay, it's locked in right here. I'm gonna have to break this out a little bit. It's caught in that bedrock. Let's see if we can move it again without digging, because a lot of times with these little ones, you dig around and you lose them. This one's caught right here. whatever it happens to be. You got to remember, metal goes the same place gold does because it's heavy. Uh-oh. It's going to make me break that rock, and that makes it even more difficult. But you got to dig them up, because you know what? You walk away, and a good chance you walked away from a nugget. Just how it works. Now I got to be careful, because I might brush it off to where I can't hear it anymore. I'm still saying it's right in here. Right in that crack. It's right here. I'm gonna have to break that, I think. And I have a tool for that too. Okay, ow. Okay, let's see if we can't break this without flinging everything a mile away. Expose whatever it is in here. Really need to get that piece off right there. Okay, we moved it. Okay, we'll put that over here and that over here in case it's a hot rock. I got a thorn in my finger. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we moved it now, and I can't hear it as well. See, just that little bit of movement kind of masked my target a little bit. Okay, I'll try to get it. Nope. We got it. Okay, so it's down in that hole from moving that rock. You got to be careful moving stuff around because of that. Okay, let's see what it is we got here, folks. Be one of two things: gold or something else. Okay, it's in my hand. I'll put this somewhere smoother in case I got to dig it up again. Okay. In my hand. Gonna be a little piece of trash, I think. I don't see any gold. There it is, right there. A little tiny piece of iron. Yep. It's gonna be that right there. Look at that. That little tiny piece of iron, you can hear just fine. Look at that tiny little thing. Huh? Off we go. Nice solid target here. Of course, it's saying it's junk. Okay, might be that rock. And it is. Piece of schist. You can see it sparkling there. And it's heavy. But hot rock. Okay? And people ask, when do you rebalance? Anytime the machine gets a little noisy, I'm always checking with a pump and give it a quick rebalance. So if it gets a little bit noisy and erratic, you just balance. And I balance a lot. I mean, I ground balance a lot as I move along. I think it's just the best way to go about it. I'm gonna hunt this little stretch here, and it's getting kind of warm. So I'm probably gonna call it a day here in a little bit.